Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Nicole. So today I'm going to be building a carnival on my island, and as you can see, I'm sure by what we're looking at right now, I already kind of started this because honestly, it's taken me weeks to get motivated to do this build. I've done other parts of my island, touched up other things. Haven't touched this even though I keep meaning to, and it's towards the front of my island, so I just want to get it done. So before we get building, I'm going to show you guys what I have so far. If you've seen a past video of mine, down in front of the carnival is like this little beach mall area, and then you come through, and I used this last section of the beach to make this little ticket stand. I really like how this came out. I'm absolutely obsessed with this code. I think it's really cute, and I just put some bells and tickets on the stalls behind the standees, so it kind of looks like, here's the payment stall over here, you get your tickets over there, I don't know. And of course, here's our entrance. I do have Julian's house on the peninsula over here, and I thought it would be cool to make him a little psychic. So once I actually finally get around to doing Happy Home, I will be changing his house both outside and inside to make him look like, I don't know, like a little fortune teller. So I use some whimsical items out here. Of course, he has a crystal ball over here. We can get your fortune read. I don't know, I thought that was cute. And then I just have this little entrance area right here done, and that's about it. As you can see, I have a bunch of items out that I want to use, and we have this huge space that I just filled up with dirt because I knew that was going to take a long time, and it did. So I just got that done too before filming because I don't think you guys want to watch 3 minutes sped up of me filling out dirt. I also am going to be using these beaches over here as well. I know I am going to use this front section and at least up to this rock over here. I'm not sure if I'll fill in the whole beach section because I do have my little train station over here that it connects to. So I don't know if I will do up here, but I might. So I'm just gonna roll with it. I have a loose plan of what I want to do for this. Other than that, I'm just kind of gonna wing it. So I'll see you guys later. So I really just wanted the focal point of this carnival to just be a ton of rides. And I saw this really cool picture on Pinterest. I tried to find it to show you guys my reference, but I couldn't find it again for whatever reason. But someone made a roller coaster using the Plaza Train item and some box sofas, and I thought it looked really cool. So I just started off by making a train track around the perimeter of where my carnival is gonna go. These are really easy to make if you want to make one. You just use the Plaza Train in the front and then however many seats you want to use in the back. And I alternated between the pink, blue, and yellow, well I guess that's teal, just so it would match the Plaza color scheme that I was already using. And I thought it looked really cute. I did 3 seats behind it, but you can do however many. Then I wanted this section of my beach to kind of be a continuation of the carnival, so that's where I decided to put the merry-go-round. It kind of gave me boardwalk vibes anyways to do that, so it went on that little section of beach there and it fit perfectly. I also used those pastel tiles underneath and I feel like they match the color scheme so well. Super cute, I love it. Also, if you haven't noticed already, my last speed build, I am putting all of the codes that I used on the bottom of the screen. If I did miss some, which I know I didn't really include some of the ones I used in the stuff I already built, so if you guys are curious about those, just ask in the comments. I'll be sure to get back to you. I was actually responsible this time, and I made a full spreadsheet of all my codes because it's always so annoying for me to go back and find them. So now I have those whenever we need them, thank God. So I wanted to make the focal point in the center here, this Ferris wheel, just because I feel like it's one of the bigger items and it kind of takes up a lot of space, so I wanted to build around that. I also really love to use these vines on the cliffs because it gives it that natural feel that I'm going for, so I did lay a bunch of those out on that back cliff just so it. Then I started to lay out some more of this broken pavement code that I'm absolutely obsessed with, and I originally wanted this to have a lot more dirt peeking out so it looked like it was walked over more, but I ended up filling in a lot of the space with this. As you can see, I'm pretty sure this part is just a lot of me filling in this pavement, trying to decide where I want everything, because like I said, I did kind of have a loose idea of what I wanted to do and kind of where I wanted to place things, but it wasn't perfect, so I kind of just had to go through and do a bunch of random stuff until I figured out what I wanted to do. Whenever I use this path over grass as well, I like to leave those little open dirt spots. I did put down some custom designs there, but I ended up getting rid of them because you couldn't see them behind what I put here, which we're gonna see in a second, which was a little like gaming area. And I feel like this is perfect because of course we have like that duck item. I also used that spinning wheel, and I put some of these game show stands in front of it to make it look like it's another game, and I really like it. I think it came out cute. I was kind of inspired by, I don't know if you guys have ever played this at like a carnival, but they have that water gun game that you sit down on the stool. So that's why I did that. I don't know, I really liked it. I thought it came out cute. And as you guys can see here, so much of this build was just me putting down that pavement. I really tried to be like smart about how I placed it down so I didn't have to spend a lot of time on it, but I still did. It took up a lot of space. So I wanted to start placing down some more rides, so I thought this little space over here would be perfect for the teacup ride. I also feel like that's kind of a bigger item, so I wanted to make sure I got that placed down before it was not gonna fit anywhere. So then I come back over to this side and I wanted to finish up my roller coaster track, and I had the idea to use another plaza arch against this cliff that's really straight and awkward anyways, kind of make it like that's where the track's going, like it keeps going underneath. I don't know, I thought it kind of gave the illusion of that. And then I'm kind of mad at myself for this because I didn't really love how this part looked. I did do it on like a curvy path just to make it look like, you know, it's taking a turn. I don't know, I think it's kind of cute, but I also felt like the back seat looked kind of weird. But whatever, I just went with it because I liked the placement of that and everything, so we just rolled with it. Then I had this kind of like awkward little space over here, and I did have a bench, so I did want to just make a simple little seating area, I guess. And of course, here comes more pavement. How did you know? Like I said before, I did try to leave some open spaces for custom design codes and flowers. I think that always looks really cute to have just the random peeking out spots. So I did place down that bench there, and I think I forgot to say this, but I just randomly filled in that hole over there with the inflatable elephant guy. I don't know what that's called exactly. Don't question it, it's my first day playing, so I'm not sure. But anyways, it was like a really awkward spot, and that thing is huge, so it went together quite nicely, if I do say so myself. So in my typical jumping around fashion, I went back over to this side. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because I was trying to build everything around the Ferris wheel, but sometimes I rewatch these videos and I think, wow, my brain is sporadic. But I wanted to fill in around the teacup ride a little bit more just because I feel like it was kind of bare. So I did put down some codes. I put down a lamp and some other like natural items. And then in front of that, I needed to put a cotton candy stand. I think I already have a cotton candy stand in Judy's store, but that's okay. The carnival needs a cotton candy stand. And of course, I used a couple different cotton candy items. I mean, you always gotta have cotton candy at the carnival. I'm sorry, that's a rule. So then again, I'm finishing up this path. I don't have that much more. I think that honestly was my last piece. So yay, we don't have to see me laying that down anymore. Thank God. I also wanted to use this balloon stand because I thought it was really cute. I don't know why. I feel like that item takes up so much space. Like, I feel like it should take up 1 block and it takes up like 4 or something crazy like that. So I was originally gonna put 2, but they just didn't fit. It wasn't looking cute, so I only put 1. And you know what? It looked fine, so I don't really care. Then I just started touching up this area with some more weeds and flowers. I wanted it to look overgrown, so I did put a bunch of those hay pieces down. I do more later at the end. Oh, and I also used some of, god damn it, what's her name? Sahara tickets. I only had like 3 of those in my pocket and I didn't feel like going and getting more. So I just used those, and I thought those would be cute to just drop around, make it look like people drop their tickets. I don't know, I thought it was cute. I also dropped some like candy pieces and some lollipops. I thought that gave a fun vibe. Actually, when I toured someone's island, I believe it was my partner's kidcore island. If you guys want to check that one out, she did that on her carnival too, and I thought that was really cute. So I guess I stole that from her. I'm sorry, Joanna. And I know some people say they hate decorating the beach rocks. I personally find them a super fun challenge. So on that front one, I put that Monsters Inc. standee that I found forever ago. It has 3 pieces. It has Mike, Sully, and Boo, and it's super cute. I thought that would be a really good spot for like a photo op with friends or whatever, or by yourself when you're visiting, whatever. And it kind of had the theme park view as well. So then I also wanted to make a little eating station. I guess I kind of have to do that in all my builds, probably because I love food, but I wanted to make like a little fried food kind of spot. So I did put some tables and chairs, and it was perfect because I had like these perfectly matching froggy chairs and garden furniture, and I thought they looked super cute together. On one of them I put, I think it's fish and chips, and the other one has like a sandwich. I don't know, I thought it was just like fried food, which is perfect for carnival vibes. And then I had just this one little section of beach left, which I wanted to make like the area where you actually get the food. So I put this stall in front of a backwards storefront, and I actually thought that looked really cool. It kind of looks like a little stand. So that was going to be my stand for getting snacks. I also wanted to put a little pavement here because I saw in someone else's carnival, I think it may have been AJ Crossing, she used like a bike and some scooters as like a parking space, and I thought that was super cute and very kidcore, so that's why I put the pavement down, because I did end up throwing some scooters down later, as you'll see. And then again, I just filled this in with a bunch of random items because this beach is super narrow and it's kind of like awkward spacing, so I just tried to make it look not weird by putting down some different layers with flowers and paths. And I also dropped some star fragments, which I forgot about. And lastly, I just wanted to make a little vending machine area. I wanted this to feel kind of like overgrown as well. I put like the oil tank back there. I don't know, I kind of like the grungy vibes on a kidcore island. I think it's cute. And of course, I had to put some items on top of the vending machine as well. I love that you can do that. I think it looks great. So I put a snack and some soda up there and a ducky on the other one. And here are the scooters. So we have this little parking lot. And here is our final walkthrough. So of course we have Julian's over there. Judy's in the way. Shocking, shocking. She was stalking me this whole build. So we walk in, we have our roller coaster right there, and our little cotton candy stand in the front. We keep going, and then we're getting to all our rides. They have that big Ferris wheel in the middle, which I love how that came out. And of course our teacup ride. Then we have our little gaming area, and I really love how this came out too. I think this was a good way to like combine the duck items and make them look a little bit different and not just like a basic game stand. Then we have this little seating area just to fill in some space, and of course another roller coaster car. Candy papers everywhere on the ground. I liked it to feel kind of overgrown. Then we come over to the beach and we have this merry-go-round, and of course we have our Monsters Inc. standee. This is so cute. I love the one that's Mike's eye. It's kind of creepy. And then coming back here, we have our little eating spot on the rock. I love the color scheme here, just so bright. And again, I dropped candy everywhere. I thought that went with the food vibe. You can watch the ocean while you eat your lunch. And then coming back here, I have my little cooking station, our parked scooters, and a little vending machine area for some snacks. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe. I always have more Animal Crossing content coming up in the future. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!